How much could $1,000 in Iraqi dinar be worth? A realistic, no-hype breakdown. If you've spent any time online researching alternative investments, you've probably come across bold claims about the Iraqi dinar. You've likely seen headlines like, "The Iraqi dinar will revalue overnight. Turn $1,000 into $1 million. RV confirmed, get in before it's too late." It sounds exciting, almost too good to be true. And that's exactly why so many people are curious, confused, and sometimes misled. So let's cut through the noise. This article is not here to sell you a dream. It's here to answer one simple question. If you invest $1,000 in Iraqi dinar today, what could it realistically be worth in the future? We'll break it down step by step. What the Iraqi dinar actually is, how exchange rates work, what revaluation really means. Best case, worst case, and realistic scenarios. And the truth most promoters won't tell you. By the end, you'll have a clear, grounded understanding without hype. Understanding the Iraqi dinar. The Iraqi dinar, IQD, is the official currency of Iraq. It has a long and complicated history shaped by wars, sanctions, political instability, economic rebuilding. After the 2003 Iraq War, the country introduced a new version of the dinar. Since then, its value has remained relatively low compared to major global currencies like the US dollar. Current exchange rate, approximate. As of recent years, the exchange rate is roughly 1 USD approximately equals 1,300 to 1,500 IQD. That means $1,000 approximately equals 1,300,000 to 1,500,000 Iraqi dinar. So when people say they own millions of dinar, it sounds impressive, but in reality, it's just a reflection of a weak currency. Why do people invest in Iraqi dinar? The main reason is simple: hope for a massive increase in value. This idea is often called the RV, or revaluation, the dream scenario. Some promoters claim Iraq will become rich from oil exports. The currency will suddenly be revalued. The dinar could become equal to or stronger than the US dollar. In this scenario, 1 IQD equals $1 or more. If that happened, your 1,300,000 IQD could be worth $1.3 million. Sounds incredible, right? But here's where reality kicks in. What is a currency revaluation, RV? A revaluation is when a government officially increases the value of its currency compared to others. But here's the key point. Revaluations are usually small and controlled, non-explosive. Real-world examples. Countries that revalue their currency typically do it by 1%, 5%, maybe 10 to 20% in rare cases. A sudden jump of 1,000% or 100,000% is basically unheard of in modern economics. Why a massive RV is extremely unlikely. Let's break down the logic. 1. Iraq's money supply is huge. There are trillions of Iraqi dinars in circulation. If the government suddenly made 1 IQD equals $1, then Iraq's total money supply would be worth trillions of dollars, potentially exceeding entire global economies. That's not realistic. 2. It would destroy the economy. If everyone suddenly became rich, prices would skyrocket, inflation. Businesses couldn't keep up. The economy would collapse. Governments don't do that. 3. Central banks avoid shock moves. Economic systems rely on stability and predictability. A massive overnight RV would shock global markets, damage investor confidence, create chaos. So central banks avoid extreme moves. 4. No official confirmation. Despite years of rumors, no credible financial institution has confirmed a major RV. No central bank announcements support the hype. Most insider info is speculation or misinformation. Realistic scenarios for $1,000 investment. Now, let's answer the real question. Scenario 1, no change, most likely. If the exchange rate stays roughly the same, You invest $1,000. You still have around $1,000 worth of dinar. Maybe small fluctuations happen, but nothing major. Result: no significant profit. Scenario 2, small appreciation. Let's say Iraq strengthens its economy and the dinar improves modestly. Example: from 1 United States dollar equals 1,400 IQD to 1 United States dollar equals 1,000 IQD. That's a meaningful improvement. Now your dinar might be worth $1,300, $1,500. Profit? Yes. Life-changing? No. Scenario 3, strong economic growth. In a very optimistic case, Iraq stabilizes politically. Oil revenues increase. Economy grows significantly. Exchange rate improves further. 1 USD equals 500 IQD. Now your investment could be worth around $2,500, $3,000. That's a 2 to 3x return, good, but still far from millionaire status. Scenario 4, extreme RV, highly unrealistic. This is the dream scenario people promote. 1 IQD equals $1. Your 1.3 million IQD becomes $1.3 million. But as explained earlier, this is economically unrealistic. No evidence supports it. It contradicts how global currencies work. Scenario 5, devaluation risk. Here's something promoters rarely mention. Currencies can go down if Iraq faces political instability, economic crisis, lower oil prices, then 1 USD equals 2,000 IQD or worse. Now your investment drops. $1,000 gives $600, $700. Yes, you can lose money. Hidden costs most people ignore. Even if the dinar rises slightly, you may not get full profits. 1. Exchange fees. When you convert dinar back to USD, banks or dealers take a cut. Fees can be high. 2. Limited liquidity. Not all banks accept Iraqi dinar. You might struggle to find buyers, get fair rates. 3. Dealer markups. When you buy dinar, you often pay above market value, so you start at a loss. The psychology behind the hype, let's be honest, this isn't just about economics. It's about human psychology, why people believe in it, desire for quick wealth, fear of missing out, FOMO. Insider information feels powerful. Community reinforcement, forums, YouTube, etc. The problem: when people hear this could turn into millions, they stop asking, is this realistic? What experts actually say, most financial experts agree, the Iraqi dinar is not a reliable investment. Massive RV claims are misleading. Gains, if any, will be slow and limited. This doesn't mean Iraq has no future, it does. But currency speculation is different from economic growth. A better way to think about it, instead of asking, can I become rich from dinar? Ask, does this investment make sense compared to others? Compare with stocks, real estate, index funds, businesses. These have proven track records, transparent markets, real growth potential. Should you invest $1,000 in Iraqi dinar? Here's the honest answer. It depends on your mindset. If you treat it like a lottery-style speculation, only invest money you can lose, don't expect huge returns, then fine. But if you expect life-changing wealth, believe RV rumors blindly, put in large savings, that's risky and unrealistic. Final verdict. So how much could $1,000 in Iraqi dinar be worth? Realistic range, worst case, $500, $700. Most likely, around $1,000. Optimistic, $1,500, $3,000. Extreme fantasy, $1 million plus, not realistic. Closing thoughts. The Iraqi dinar story is powerful because it taps into something universal, the desire for a breakthrough moment, the hope of escaping financial struggle, the belief that we've found a hidden opportunity. But real wealth rarely comes from shortcuts. It comes from smart decisions, patience, diversification, and understanding reality, not hype. If you're still interested in the dinar, go in with your eyes open. And remember, hope is not a strategy. Knowledge is.